Oh, I'm feeling a little better. How about you? Well, it's not going to last much longer because now it's time to take on what Field Commander considers to be the strategy game equivalent of a boss fight.
Welcome back, Commander. Let's get to work. The scientist you captured has disclosed information about Shadow Nation, and in a startling discovery has revealed that the weatherman we rescued while searching for General Castanelli's son is in fact the Shadow Nation agent.
No, really? You didn't background check him or ID him? Well, it's a good thing we planted that tracking device on him 20 missions ago, because now we know where he is. Weren't you monitoring the guy's position just to see if anything suspicious happened? Like, jeez.
Now on to some intel on this so-called weatherman. As his name suggests, Chameleon is a master of disguise.
Decoy octopus!
Spy, but an even better commanding officer.
Sting Chameleon!
His troops and easily confuse and surprise his
random video game reference.
Are under Chameleon's command. I believe you've met them before. Just remember, they're experts at long-range warfare.
No, they're not. They're grim.
They can kill you nonetheless. Your mission awaits,
That's
Commander.
A double pun right there. I just love the icons for these divisions. We've got the Grim Reaper against a gravestone marker. Our guys are new. They are powerful with stealth units and indirect fire, but need to avoid shredded units and mines. Huh, that's interesting. Their CO power is to stun the target unit, which is interesting. We're not going to abuse that, no sir. And their superpower is Von Bolt. You know, I'm pretty sure there was another division with this kind of power, but let's not worry about it. These guys have better offense but worse defense, and their CO powers are bland. Anyhow, let's get into it.
Hello, Commander. I have some interesting news. It seems that Shadow Nation...
Shadow Nation what? Shadow Nation what?
Sir.
Okay, let's just start the level.
Commander, can you hear me? Shadow Nation is... So watch out.
Oh, a scripted kill. How fantastic.
My, you're a persistent one, aren't you, Commander?
I am a persistent one, sir. So yeah, that's the gimmick of this stage. There's a boss unit here. It's unlike anything else you'll see in the game. Which actually makes me wonder, you can play campaign missions in multiplayer, so would you be able to control the boss unit? We'll see. That's something I gotta try out now, I suppose. So let's see, we were right here. I happen to know that the range of this unit is 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be right there. It's stealthed, of course, because, you know, that's just such a fantastic idea. But we're gonna have to deal with it one way or another. And I happen to know precisely how. Also, if you're a first-timer, then you will probably, you know, since the death of the unit is scripted, you might make the mistake of moving your stealth fighter into range of the boss unit, and then it just gets killed instantly. Yeah, this wasn't a good idea at all.
Commander, if you can hear me, Shadow Nation has taken me prisoner.
Wow, how did that happen?
Halfway along the north-south road to the left of the lake. Looks like Shadow Nation has created an invulnerable stealth tank that can shoot any unit.
Invulnerable?
I overheard some grunts yesterday. If you can get me out of here and take control of the factory in the upper right corner of your map, I might be able to rig a tank buster capable of destroying that super tank.
Yeah, an invulnerable super tank, which can go into stealth mode, has a range of 8. This was a very, very good idea. No, of course it wasn't a good idea. Now, you might think this is going to turn into an unspeakably long mission because you have to capture one of these cities. It's probably that one. And then the factory. Then you have to build a bomber over at this airport, or capture that airport and destroy the tank. Or you could just capture the HQ. I mean, it's in range of the tank, but we have ways of getting around that. So we'll see what that is. Let's see here. Let's put a stealth fighter right here. And I gotta make sure it's not in range of the rocket. Alright, we're way far away from the rocket, so here we go. And the stealth fighter rams right into our stealth fighter. Good job. Let's see. And yet we still got to be careful because we could, like, run right into the, well, we'd be in range of the stealth tank, which I suppose we have no choice but to get into its range. So let's see here. I suppose I can afford to be a little bit reckless, considering I actually have to build up the power meter anyhow. So, that's a scout. There are going to be gunships coming in. Let's wait right there. I suppose I could fly over there and capture that stuff, considering that there's not a whole lot stopping me, now that I think about it. But yeah, let's take it slow. Gonna need one of that. Okay, so that's not quite in range of the stealth tank yet. Oh, I could have fired at the rocket with the other rocket. Oops. Now that's definitely going to be in range of the stealth tank. And this probably will be too. I need to actually get the thing in my vision so I can see it. So let's be super reckless. It can only fire at one unit at a time, of course. Gunship.
Yes, sir.
Of course it would choose the anti-air. This is actually super easy now that I think about it. Okay, so there it is. Super stealth. I suppose I might as well look at its intel. Vision range of 8, range of 128, full damage on everything. Yeah. So, since its range is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's city. Alright. Can I fire from there? No. Let's, I just need to think carefully about my approach here, because my CO power meter isn't full quite yet. How many spaces does this move? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Alright, we should be good there. Let's do stealth. And I better get the gunship going too. Just in case, I'll build another one of those T-copters. So it's gonna stealth itself on the next turn. almost got enough to use the CO power, so I guess it's time to just throw ourselves at the tank. At least keep it visible. There's a method to this madness, I assure you. Because, you know, I really don't want to actually have to bother rescuing that dude. It's his fault for getting captured, you know? So we have... I'll give it another turn. Poor gunship, I think. Can I still see the stealth unit? Yes. Alright, go for broke. Yep, that's a super stealth, alright. Not sure why I fired at that thing. You know, I'm not even sure if it would target the infantry on the HQ. If the computer is smart, it would, but the super stealth may be invulnerable to any attack except from a special bomber in this stage, but it's certainly not immune to being stunned. And now that it is stunned, there's no way for the computer to stop me from capturing his HQ and ending the map anyways. So much for rescuing the other guy.
Good work. Secondary forces found Ghost. He's in intensive care.
Oh, of course he did.
He'll make a full recovery.
Of course they did.
You did it, Commander. You captured Chameleon. It turns out he's the one responsible for the attack on our secret base. Bastard put a tracking device on one of your men who helped rescue him.
Tracking devices, the easiest excuse ever.
And with any luck, he'll lead us straight to Patriarch.
Somehow I doubt that. They're always going to pad the game out a little more. So hopefully that was an interesting stage for you guys.
Good news, Commander. Chameleon has revealed the location of the...
I remember this stage. It's even worse.
Cracked like an egg as soon as we... oh, never mind.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Come on, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. What did you do?
In order to do this, your objective is to capture the enemy HQ or destroy all enemy units found on this map. Fighting Vipers is a new division that you may want to consider.
Fighting Vipers? That was my favorite Sega fighting game.
Can provide the skills you need for this
was it Sega? I can't remember. I never actually played Fighting Vipers, but this is funny to me.
Under their command are the Iron Knights, known for their near-perfect battle record. Not only do they're
not going to be known for that for much longer.
Because of this, they have extreme loyalty from their soldiers, and Shadow Nation gives them all of the best equipment. You'll be outnumbered and up against a tough enemy. Wish you luck, Commander. Fighting
Vipers. Okay, then. Powerful air wing and units that guzzle fuel. Huh. Okay, then. Let's see. Very basic flying unit division. Alright, then. And the other guys... where are these guys? Oh, it's Kanbei! For real this time! Kanbei with Andy's CO powers. Wow, that's scary.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I love how the music is just getting so amazing at the moment. Anyhow, so this is a very basic stage. So much for being outnumbered and outgunned, am I right? There's barely any enemy units. So we want money for a T-copter as soon as possible, because we do have an airport this time. And I suppose we should capture this napalm weapon. Although there is a factory up there too we could use. course, there's a factory here, and there's a factory there. First, let's see if the... Now, the recon's not going to make it up to the factory, so... I suppose we may as well capture that for later. I only need 1 infantry, it's no biggie. Oh, I wonder if I could make it to that factory before they do. I doubt it. Wow, he's going for the silo weapon first. Can I make it over there? No sense not trying, I suppose. Wow, I can make it. Even though this would be illegal in Advance Wars, because you're not supposed to be able to drop infantry while hovering over the sea.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Commander, this area is one big forest. If you want any chance of getting your tanks through, you'll have to scorch it.
Napalm will take care of those trees for you. But if you use it, you can harm your infantry. Time your napalm drop carefully.
I beg your pardon? So much for the game telling me about all of the environmental consequences of using napalm because they just recommended it to me right here.
Ready, sir.
Wonderful. Now, assuming my infantry doesn't get hit by anything else in the stage, we should have that factory, and it would be pretty embarrassing if we did manage to capture it because, you know, it was sitting right there. The computer should have prioritized it. That guy will be busy capturing, that guy will be busy capturing. That's just a utility chopper, so... Yeah, wow. Very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and capture that. I just want the money, I guess.
Commander, we've intercepted partial transmissions between 2 different COs. I'm forwarding them to you now.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That told me absolutely nothing.
Ready, sir. Sir.
What's next here?
Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
So now we captured that factory. Well, it's not surrounded by trees, so we'll build a tank on the next turn. Wow, what a busted map. This is just too easy. Of course, they have the airstrike thing now, so we've got to watch for that. They do have a gunship, too. So, anti-aircraft gun. There's nothing that can threaten us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
Let's just have those guys sit there. Gunship should fly right in. And our control room is ready, so... let's just use it, I guess. I mean, there's no reason not to. Well, other than having morals, but it's a video game. Oh, here's a reason not to use it. The animation is long. Kablooey. That's got a sting. The mech's a bigger threat.
Sir. Ready, sir.
So this map looks like it's a pretty basic stage. Nothing fancy about it. Just you and the broken AI.
Sir! Yes, sir! Ready, sir!
Bang! Should be very, very easy. Now would be the time to start building our own infantry in order to take that HQ.
Ready, sir!
Of course, they're going to use their airstrike now, so we've got to be prepared to deal with that. Where are they going to drop it? They're going to drop it someplace stupid, I bet. Nope, that's actually a good idea. Dropping it on the single anti-air and taking out my...
Commander. Your life ends here.
Uh-huh. Well, you're capturing my factory, so you ought to be commended for that. That was a good move. Not that it matters now. Because I just destroyed the infantry on it anyways. Alright, time to run them over. No, don't drop grunts on the bridge. We want to actually preserve our lives here. And he just used hyper repair. His HQ is completely unguarded. Yeah, we know how this goes. We can even block the airport from being able to build anything by just sitting on top of it. Wow, this is a much easier map than I even remember. This is probably boring a couple of people. I wonder if I could route this right here. Probably not enough time. No, there's not gonna be enough time to route it, but I'll settle for the HQ capture, because it's guaranteed now. There's nothing they can do. Wow, what a lame pair of maps. They look so hard, and yet they're so easy.
I won't leave the transmitter.
Okay.
We've lost you, fool. Move out or stay and die. Perhaps I was wrong about you, Commander. I shall make sure the others don't underestimate you as we did.
You've been underestimating me the entire time, dude.
Congratulations, Commander. You managed to blow up the relay transmitter.
The what?
And you did it against some of the best units in the Shadow Nation infantry. The best result of your efforts, however, was that the transmitter turned out to be a cloaking device for the Shadow Nation headquarters. Now that we can find them, it won't be long before we put Shadow Nation out of business permanently. We're getting close, Commander. Dismissed.
Okay, so maybe I am a little excited to be done with the LP by now, but that's it for this episode. Next time, I forget what comes next. I can't remember if it's the next mission or the one after, but something really crazy happens really soon.